Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. This is a demonstration speech for Rebekah Britson for public speaking class. Hi everyone. If you're looking for an easy recipe that's a crowd pleaser, something good for the big game, I've got a great recipe for you. It's yummy and it's easy to make. This recipe is taco dip, and the ingredients are easy to find and put together. So here we go. The first things that you're going to need are tools to be able to make the recipe. You're going to need a glass bowl, a whisk, a cutting board, sharp knife, and you're going to need a spatula and a tray or a plate to put it on when it's all finished. That's where all the goodies go. So let's get started. The ingredients I have are an 8-ounce bar of cream cheese, a cup of sour cream. We need a taco seasoning packet. We've got to have some shredded lettuce, Colby Jack cheese that's shredded. We have some chopped black olives, just to taste, however much you like. You can put on there a little bit. And then we've got our green onions that are chopped. So let's get started. We're going to start mixing our cream cheese. Put our sour cream in here. We'll get the creamy stuff going. This is the base of the recipe. This will go on the bottom of the plate. Okay, got that going. And then we're going to stir this up a little bit and get a little creamy before we start adding the taco dip, so it's easier to get that incorporated into the mix. So get this going. Yes, it's always nice to sit in front of the game and have some snacks to enjoy. This is something the guys will like. It's good to go. All right. Now we're going to get our taco dip in here, our taco seasoning packet. You can use any brand. You can use really spicy if you want, or mild. This is just the regular brand, the regular flavor. Get that going. All right. Changes nice color. Gets nice and you can smell the Mexican seasonings in there. Here's one that I've prepared ahead, so this mix well. Okay. Now, something that we need to do now is make sure that our green onions are chopped. Now when you're doing this, just make sure that you cut the tops off. This has already been cleaned. We're going to cut the tops off and move them to the side over here. Now when you're chopping, be sure to keep your fingers rolled back so that you're not cutting your fingers off. Very important. Blood in the recipe is not a good thing. So we're going to sit here and chop up our green onions a little bit. Now, we don't want to make them too big, so you want to pay attention to what you're doing to make them, nice uniform size. There we go. Get some green onions. Scoop them up, and we're going to put them in our little bowl here. Add 2. Okay. Now we're going to start putting together the taco dip. So we'll get our plate here. Now we're going to scoop in our base, the cream cheese mixture. We're going to put it in the bottom of the pan here. Get it all nice and in there. Scrape it out of here. And what we're going to do is flatten this out so that it's able to spread evenly. So when somebody puts their chip in here, they're going to be able to get a nice uniform amount of it on their chip. Get it spread out. There we go. All right. Now we're going to take our lettuce. We'll put that on first. And you want to make sure that your lettuce is nice and dry. You don't want this all soupy. So you're going to put this on here. Just kind of spread it around evenly so that it's distributed evenly. We don't want to have any big chips with big chunks of lettuce on there. So when you're cutting your lettuce, you want to make sure it's nice and uniform. Next, we're going to put on our Colby Jack shredded cheese. Get that on here. This is going to be so delicious. All right. Looks to be about a cup. Spread it out evenly on top. Now we're going to add the black olives. Again, if you like black olives, feel free to put a lot on there. If you're not really a big fan of them, just kind of put them on there for those that are, but don't have to use a lot. And it gives it a little bit of pretty color. We've got some colors going on here. And again, when you take these out of the can, you want to drain them just so that you don't have any really wet fluid flowing around on your plate here. The last thing we're going to do is put on our green onions. Some folks call them scallions. I call them green onions. So that's what you'll see on my grocery list, green onions. Isn't this nice and easy, ladies? Put that on here. Very good. All right. Now, doesn't that look delicious?
Yummy.
Right. We've got our cream cheese base going on.
Woo.
Lettuce, thank you guys. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to bring it over here and we're going to put it with our bowl of tortilla chips. There we go. And then we come in and take a great bite. We've got all kinds of good ingredients on here. There you go. Thank you, ladies. Enjoy.
Woo.